Mike McConville here one more time. I know that there is a contingent of people out there are adamant about sort of setting the guitar up in playing position. I don't generally do that myself. I respect that. If that's the way they want to do it, it's not going to hurt anything. In this instance, we have a very finicky tremolo. I'm going to give you a little bit more detail a little later on in the video. But I do have the guitar set up in playing position, so neck is elevated. I've even got the body kind of tilted back slightly, so we get as close to a reality check as we possibly can. I've gone through multiple procedures to get this guitar to this point. There's a couple of issues with this that I'll cover in a second, but I just wanted to demonstrate. So here's our E, A, D, G, B, and E. This is how we set it up. You can see that we've got that neck elevated a little bit, the body's kind of tilted back like you were on stage kind of playing your guitar. If you had a bit of a beer belly, I could tilt it back a little bit more, but I think you get the idea from this. Okay, few things about this particular guitar that were causing issue. Now, I have loaded this up with 5 springs. There's a couple of reasons for that. One being, Martin actually uses an 11 to 49 string tuned to concert pitch. When the guitar came, it had 3 springs in it. They didn't stand a chance against that string load. I put the 4th spring in. It was a bit better. There still wasn't enough K value in those springs to balance that gauge of string at concert pitch. Once I put that 5th spring in, then we started to get some results. So just wanted to give you a heads up on that. Myself, I love 11 to 49 strings. I think that 9 to 46 is actually the best for that beautiful silky tremolo action, even though I'm not personally a fan of a string that light. I did load up those spring steel tabs with some lithium grease so that they slip across that bolt without catching. The more complex these tremolos get, the more pivot points and points of resistance that you're going to have. I mean, Jeff Beck uses a standard Fender tremolo bridge. I mean, I still say Leo got it right out of the gate. Okay, another point on this particular guitar, those middle 2 saddles, the D and the G, actually had shims underneath them. I took them out. It still wasn't enough to drop it down to a 14-inch radius. So I did end up actually grinding down the underside of those middle 2 saddles to give us a perfect 14-inch radius. This is the spring-loaded radius gauge that I made, just like in that last video with that bass setup. I also dropped a compression spring into that hole for the tremolo bar so that we can tighten down against that spring, and now the bar stays wherever you want it. You can adjust it to kind of flop out of the way if that's what you want, or you can adjust it to just stay where it is.